going on and on and on and on. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Crank the birds up. Do 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 do. Crank the birds down. La da da da. I got the second mic pointed out the window. You want a little more ambiance? Is there a train? Sounded like there might be a train. No. That was a fire engine. Well, in fairness, they're both large metal objects which may contain a big container of water. Okay? That is not an unfair conclusion for me to jump to. Okay. Okay. Microphone pointed out the window. You're going back down while the siren gets louder. Yeah, that's way too much. Way too much. But yeah, it is a beautiful morning here in Tennessee, so I wanted to share a little bit of that bird song, but I do live in the city. So we have helicopters and ambulances and trees. Let's see. I just got a message here from Zombie Cleo saying that Wednesday the 5th I need to get a guest host on the craft stream. That's April 5th. So I need to put that on my to-do. Oh, that's Passover. I probably shouldn't be... Maybe I should take the day... I don't know if I can afford to take the day off. Speaking of which, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. But yeah. Yeah, being like, oi, mate, you want to fill in for my... What do you call a British friend? My mate on this craft stream. Oh, by the way, it's a holiday. It's a lot harder to get people to fill in on holidays. Oh well. Okay. If you've never seen a Joe Hills morning stream before, or especially like a Friday morning stream, the Friday morning stream... Uh-oh. Wind coming in directly through the window now. Which, I mean, is fine. That's why the window is open partially for ventilation, but I don't want to have that loud microphone blowing sound. We might have to tweak that if the wind is going to keep going directly into the mic. But I feel like I was going to say... Wait, did Scar let a hermit... Did Scar let the dragon loose in the overworld? Well, okay. Okay, so, Chloe GPT, this is what are we doing today? We are on HermitCraft. Once again, it's Friday. Oh no, Lord Pycrust just came in with a tip. Before I read that tip message, I'm going to finish the sentence I was going to have. So I was going to say the Friday streams, if you haven't seen them, are kind of like Fridays at most people's jobs. The most important thing you can do is just show up. I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to work on some stuff, but I'm going to set low expectations for myself other than attendance, with the fervent hope that this might yet blossom into a productive session. However, Lord Bycrust just rolled in with our first tip of the stream of $11, and the message, day off from work at a Joe Hill stream. Nice. Wah, wah, wah. Well, Lord Bycrust, the most important thing you did on your day off work was showing up here, so thank you. Actually, no, supporting the show. If you don't have money to tip or don't want to, don't feel any stress or guilt. The folks who are tipping so that everyone else can enjoy the show guilt-free. Evan Netta, for example, just rolled in and tipped 6 new Israeli shekels, which comes out to 2 U.S. Abacus beads. So that is going to put us 7 away from our first Face Gamer expansion milestone. Yeah, I'm just Like most people on Friday, the first thing I'm doing is I'm going through my inbox, and there's a message here about Scar letting an Ender Dragon loose on the server. Okay. I don't think that applies. I don't think that's immediately my concern. I've got another message here that says I need to come back in 5.5 hours off stream for a recording session where Vintage Beef is going to reveal the HermitCraft TCG tournament bracket. So that is exciting. Okay, so I'm going through my correspondence. I'm getting organized. You know what? Oh, I'm realizing based on the frame rate lag, folding at home is not paused. We're going to pause folding at home, which should immediately drop the temperature in the room even faster than having the window open. Okay, so let's clear out some of our surplus gear here. We definitely don't need quite so many tools. Right now, especially, let's go ahead and offload one of the shovels, 2 of the shovels. We don't want the Fortune 3 shovel while we're doing gravel over here. And any of these that are not efficiency 5 are definitely getting out of our inventory for right now. I feel like 3 picks or 2 picks is enough for right now. We can go ahead and toss those in there. Why do I even have a bow? Oh yeah, because we had to kill 20 wardens. If you're curious what that looks like, I did render some replay mod renders of that yesterday. Boy, do I have those handy? Maybe I don't. I thought I did. Yeah, here's wave 4. Press OK, and so this is what we got up to yesterday. Well, this is when we had killed all but 3 or 4 of them. There were 20 of these when we started, and they had escaped from that machine, and Doc had us go and kill them. So if you're curious about how that got started, go watch Doc's video. This is just my replay mod file of part of the event. I'm gonna, put some dramatic music over this, like do 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 ba 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 da 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 do 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 da 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 da. That sort of thing. Evan Netta says it's not going to show the lag, right? I'm going to cut around the lag. So the replay mod is just replaying the network packets. And if there's network lag when you're playing, there's going to be network lag in your replay mod. It fixes frame rate stutter, though. But, hey, anyway, Evan, thank you. Or, not Evan. Yeah, thank you, Evan, for your earlier tip. But also, thank you to Tiffany Frost for another tip rolling in for 5, who says, Happy Friday, Joe Hill's in chat. Happy Friday, Tiffany. I'm down here in slot 9 putting the hot in the hot bar. That is going to put us now 2 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills. Is Hall of the Mountain King in public domain yet? Is that the one that's like dun da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun 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 do 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 that one, right? Oh, it's definitely not March or the Sugar Plum Fairies. I'm pretty sure it's April or May at least. It's later in the year for certain. Is it the one that goes da da na 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 da 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 la da 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 bum bum dum dum ba na now down la da 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 da. You know, I've been kicking around the idea of doing a spoken word album, but maybe I should just do an album where I kind of hum other people's music. Kind of like that, where it's just like, I guess that's not really humming, it's just more scatting. Hey, we got a tip rolling in. Let's see who it's from. Manuel! Thank you, Manuel, for the 25. 2 gets you the first phase camera expansion milestone. 22 gets you to the second, and we are 3 into the next one. So here we go. Please direct your attention down here to slot 9, where I'm putting the hot in the hot bar, so I can say howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee, yeah, I've got my hat on actually forward today because the sun is dappling me so much. It's like, a little dapple, do you? But, yeah, and I need to block from going in my eyes. So, numero dos, expand, Joe, do-do-do-do. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and see. We got another 20 rolling in from Evie, who says, happy Friday, appreciate the stream with someone who is also starting Friday with showing up my job energy. Yeah, see, we're getting stuff done. The first step was being here. Either way, that gets us to our next milestone, so here we go. Expand, Joe, do-do-do-do. So thank you very much, Evie. The thing is, once you're actually there, you know, it's like, oh, I really don't want to go in today. But then once you're there, it's like, well, now that I'm here, I might as well get some stuff done, you know? Well, what's the simplest task? Okay, let me go through my correspondence. Okay, I've gone through my correspondence. Okay, so I saw my message from Cleo that I need to find a guest host for the April 5th craft stream. I saw the message from Beef to show back up at 2 p.m. Central for the tournament brackets. And I saw that Scar let a dragon loose in the overworld, which is not my problem unless I run into it, and I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll just stay here. Safe. Because here's the thing, is if I go out and I accidentally run into that dragon next to Grian's base, and while I have those chunks loaded, that dragon flies through one of Grian's boulders, you know whose job it is to fix Grian's boulders at that point? Me. And I'm happy to boulderly go where no one has before, but it's not my place to interfere with Grian's boulderly going-ons, you know? So I'd rather just not. Dave USPS says the dragon shouldn't be a problem since it should orbit a fixed point unless provoked. Okay, you know what? Well, Vanity Fair called my work provocative. Vanity Fair is what I call imaginary sources of quotations. I hope that doesn't have a namespace collision with anything in the real world. Make sure we got this pulled up. Now that I've gone through my correspondence, I need to actually switch my Discord tab back to my Patreon Discord. Morning, Mahis. Morning, Ellis. Morning, Drubaka. Okay. So let's just drop off some of this stuff here. We're making a mess. But we're also actually mining this out for a change, and that's how progress happens. Yeah, keeping the dragon unloaded until Scar deals with it is safest, and I don't know where it is. Marwood says that Vanity Fair joke is the content I'm here for. Well, that's great, because I'm basically just mashing words together. People are like, I don't know what it's going to look like when AI writes humor. It'll probably look a lot like what I'm doing now. But with a more exploitative monetization model. Because this is a viewer-supported stream where the folks who are supporting the show are making sure that everyone else can enjoy it. Free. Libre. Technically, this is another Doc disaster because Doc gave Scar the dragon without any instructions on moving it or keeping it safe. Yeah! But, like, I mean, in real life, if Doc gave Scar a tiger, like, I feel like Scar accepting the tiger is kind of on him, to some degree. Like, oi, bruv, there's a tiger in it, you know. I actually have a mashup I wrote called All-Star Tiger. If I hit search for that on Google, it tries to autocorrect the spelling. Here we go. Tiger, tiger, skating slight, but not yet thinner than the ice. What encircled water warm will mightily embrace thy form? Does the cindrous globe of flame burn both mine and thine the same? In the way that I admire, without boredom, I seize the fire. Can anybody... Well, I already said what the name of the thing was. I'm hoping that people can get from inference what two things that is a mashup of. And now I'm just going to say nothing for 12 minutes while I wait for the chat to see if they actually to make a guess. Everybody's like, no, he'll just tell us. Muscle Bop, yep. Tiger Tiger is one half. And the other half is All-Star by Smash Mouth. So it's not really a mashup, it's a Smash Mouth up. If you think about the, because there's a verse where, the ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, because I never get bored. Hey now. Yeah. Finn Tim says, I was going to say I have no guesses. You know, one thing I was talking to my daughter about last night was what makes a good spoken word song. And, like, how, like, when William Shatner does Rocket Man, it works really well because it's from the first person, and when he delivers it incredibly ponderously, it's over the top and funny, right? And so I actually, so I asked my daughter if she could think of any songs like that would work for that, and she actually recommended I try "Anti-Hero" by Taylor Swift. So if anybody's curious how that turned out, I've got that. I posted that to Twitter earlier. And I'm thinking I might do some other mashup-y, or not mashups, some other attempts at what might make a funny spoken word song. I suspect All-Star by Smash Mouth might actually work, might be one of those things that works better than you would expect. But I haven't taken the time to try it yet. So I think we're going to try that in a minute or two. I want to give everybody who just clicked that link time to come back before we jump into something else. Rose Malima says, once heard a dramatic reading of the YMCA, and it was glorious. Yeah, dramatic readings of popular songs can be just really fun. So let me pull up All-Star lyrics. I kind of want to do it. How would Shatner deliver this? He would deliver it like somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool. Now the problem is I'm doing the meter too close to the original meter. This one has such a distinctive meter that you might not be able to read it differently. Or I might not be talented enough. So you want something with recognizable lyrics where you can play with the meter. That's part of what makes it work. Morning, NJ. Somebody once told me that the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb, with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming, and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules, hit the ground running. It didn't make sense not to live for fun, because your brain gets smart. Well, no, yeah, this one doesn't work. This one does not work. Yeah, Shatner's Common People is fantastic. Yeah, this one doesn't work. Okay, we tried. I don't think you could do American Pie, because it's already a dirge and it's already kind of a downer. You really want a song... Yeah, an All-Star is kind of it's kind of sing-talking. Like, if you're trying to do some Big Bopper stuff, it probably wouldn't work either. You know, one thing we talked about, though... Trisha Hewitt says, are you monologuing songs? Yeah, we're kind of seeing what songs work well with spoken word. Let me go back to the Weezer Blue Album track list. I'm trying to, like, look for stuff. Say It Ain't So or My Name is Jonas might work well. My Name is Jonas lyrics. Hold on. My name is Jonas. I'm carrying the wheel. Thanks for all you've shown us, but this is how we feel. Okay, well, looks like we're playing a children's card game. Thanks for all you've shown us. This is how we feel. Da 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 dee. Ooh, let's go play with Pearl. You know what would probably work well is the song Drive. Sometimes I feel the fear of the uncertainty stinging clear. And I can't help but ask myself how much I let the fear take the wheel and steer. It's driven me before, and it seems to have a vague, haunting mass appeal. But lately, I'm beginning to find that I should be the one behind the wheel. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes. Yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. Let me pull up the Drive lyrics. Drive. So if I decide to waver my chance to be one of the hive, and I choose water over wine, and hold my own, and drive. There's a way to do it. Okay. Let's turn up the window mic. We got a lot of pretty birds out there. Pearl's here.
I agree.
Hi, Pearl.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, good luck for you,
Nice.
it seems.
Oh, shit, I'm just okay. I'm wasting all my luck at the start of the game. It's okay.
Yeah, we should probably make sure there's, both colors in there, too. Yep.
You got a lot of birds in the background, Joe?
Yeah. So I've got a 2-mic setup in here now. So when my sister comes to play
Oh.
guitar, she can sit with the 1 mic pointed at her. But then on a nice day, when it's just me, I can point the second mic out the window. But then I can turn it down independently or back up.
It's so peaceful and lovely.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just doing a early morning coffee stream because it's almost 9 a.m. here. But yeah, I love playing a children's card game instead of working on my base. So.
Well, this is just what we do. I'm taking a break from mine. I was building alien trees for a while. I'm like, I want to play Siege Unit.
Nice. Are you streaming or anything? Just so you know, I am live.
I am streaming. Yep.
Okay. Hi, Pearl.
Saw your little tab thing, and that's why I asked you.
Awesome.
Oh.
Whoops.
Have we lost you?
Oh, sorry, I alt-tabbed out. I was like, oh, I should post my tipping link before we get it. Because once we start playing, I'll forget to remind people this is my job. So I need to do that before the game.
Fair enough. Nice warden head, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I actually just put 11 of them out as driveway paving stones in front of my House of Horrors. But I figured I'd keep this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Doc let 20 of these loose on the roof of the Nether yesterday.
Oh gosh.
Unintentionally.
Was many death had in that instance?
Yeah, well, we got them. It took like 40 minutes, but we got them all.
Oh dear.
So, I was gonna say, Beef's announcing the tournament brackets today. Do you have a tournament rules ready deck? Because I've got one I'm experimenting with.
I don't know. I've actually got to get back to you about that.
Okay, because, the rule for that is 3 ultra rares, 12 rares, and then the rest are common.
Okay, sorry, say that again. I just had to reply to that.
Sorry. 3 ultra rares, 12 rares, and then the rest of your deck is common.
I mean, I think mine pretty much covers that anyway, to be honest.
Okay, cool.
I've only got 1 ultra rare. And how many rares did you say we could have?
12. And I'm not 100% sure if
I've
that
only got 7, so mine's easy in that.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're already compliant.
Yeah, I've got a weak deck, Joe. Like, I'm falling behind in the strong deck. It was strong, now not so much.
Well, that's okay.
I'm struggling to get my tokens up.
Well, I am a TCG judge, so if you like, we can play 2-2 or 3-1 on the token allocation here.
Sure, let's try 2-2 to start with, and we'll see how even we are, or if we're completely unbalanced.
Sounds good. I will say I am the losingest player on the server. In terms of my win percentage, it's 15%. I have lost.
You're saying I should go 3-1, Joe?
I'm just saying, if you wanted to give it a try,
you're making it more tasteful to try that now.
It does raise the stakes a little bit for the viewers at home. But you know what? If I absolutely smash you the first round, we can switch to 2-2. How does that sound?
What format is your deck? Like, what type is it? What hermit type?
Speedrunner.
Speedrunner. I mean, we can try 3-1 to start with.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my usual, so there's no advantages or disadvantages here, I believe. Basically, I asked you that just in case you had prankster, because Doc's deck is brutal, man.
No, that's
Don't
fair.
think I can do prankster again.
Yeah. I'm good against prankster and miner, so Doc and Cleo, watch
Oh,
out. You know.
really? Okay. Well, yeah, let's do 3-1. Let's go for it.
Excellent. Okay. Well, if you've got all
Right.
42 of your cards in there, I'll go press the button.
I believe I'll double check just real quick before you do that,
Okay.
because I had to give away some of my other foil pack so I could get traded in for a rare card. Gonna double check it with the foil pack, but I'm pretty sure we good. Okay, that is 42. Okay, we're good to go. Feel free to roll it.
Alrighty. Start game with random player.
All right.
Good luck, Pearl. Looks like I'm player one. Go ahead and... Oh, I don't have a valid hand, though, so I gotta take...
I don't either.
Alrighty. So we're allowed to look at
We'll
each
reroll.
other's to verify that if you want to see what 7 cards I drew.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Honestly, I finally got a good variety of cards, too. I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I would have liked that double item, you know, but whatever, it's
Gotta put it in the
fine.
white box.
A netherite sword would have been good to have. Yeah, it goes in the white box, and then I'm going to hit re-roll on player 2 and on player 1. I do not have a valid deck again.
I have a valid deck.
Okay, do you want to come look at mine?
I believe you, but yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been a decent hand for you, too.
Yeah, well, so the penalty for me is that this gives you a chance to look at more of my cards, if that makes any sense. So it's
Right,
not about
okay.
trust, it's about you having more knowledge of my deck than you would otherwise.
Uh-huh.
Ah, valid. Valid, woo!
Well, I guess you probably pulled 3 hermits.
No, just
I still
one.
gotta put mine on the board.
Okay.
Just one? Oh, okay.
Cool, let's see. Ooh, an Isuma, common. Oh my days.
Yes.
Okay. Putting in a Cub fan here. And he's got
That's right, we can hold
260.
cards.
Bum, bum. And I'm going to attach a double speedrunner item to him here.
What's Cub's ability?
So let's go. It allows me to have the choice to retreat after attacking. It's not forced like with
Right,
Tango's
yes, that's right.
extra flea. But it gives me the option, if I like, to basically have a free chorus fruit.
Oh, that's right. We versed a few times with these decks. We're basically versing each other again. Okay.
Yep.
I forget who won last time.
Probably you if I had to guess. But I was gonna say I can't attack on the first turn, so I'm gonna draw a card and end my turn.
Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to
Oh
pop that out.
wow,
I meant to
he's
rotate
already
it.
gone.
I meant to do that. Okay, I'm gonna stick that on my Zuma. And oh my god. Oh, okay. Let's see. Not gonna use that yet. But I am. No, I'm not gonna. That's technically. Okay. Yep, I am just going to attack for 60.
Okay.
With my days.
So from 260, 200 remain.
It is. Actually, it feels like it does a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, that's a pretty good opening attack there. I'm gonna go ahead and attach an iron armor and a speedrunner item to
the
Cub.
armor again.
Yep, sorry.
Armor's the worst. Oh, and he's fully powered up too.
He's fully
Alright.
powered up, and he's going to attack with Let's Go for 100
Ouch.
against a sumo.
Is that a consecutive move too?
Yeah, I can use that.
Can you use that consecutively?
I can, yeah.
Ooh, that's powerful when he's the only one on board. Then that's even better than Tango.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oops,
Ooh.
wait a minute. Why do I keep popping him off?
Yeah, it's a warm-up game. You'll get the hang of it. So then I'm going to draw a card and end my turn.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's way too OP. Ouch. Literally 2 moves and I'm dead.
Well, you know, it depends on how you move.
So I'm just gonna put him on the board.
Yeah, that's good, because if you just were like, well, for my move, I'll do a subtle wiggle, that probably wouldn't work, but a subtle iskle, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. Can you scale? Okay, Zuma can have. Might just stick that on, for the sake of it. And I'm going to do. I need to do as much damage as I can here at this point. I think I don't know if I should use it. You know what? No, I'm going to go. Oh, you know, you're not going to put another. Nope. All right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to use the crossbow on you for an extra 40 damage in this turn, and I'm also going to do the Oh My Days. So that's 100 minus whatever the iron armor is.
Let me verify that because it's been a few days. The iron armor is first 20. So you said you did 100. So 100.
That's 80 damage. So.
Yep. So 120 health remain. Okay, I'm gonna bring out an additional Cub fan with full health. 260 here, but he's just gonna rest for a minute. I'm also gonna attach a double speedrunner item card to him, and I am going to use this Cub fan to attack with Let's Go for 100.
Yeesh.
Plus
I'm surprised.
a bow.
And the bow?
Yeah, so that'll be 40 from Iskall and 100 from Asuma. And I'm going to choose to keep the current Cub out. Discarding the bow, drawing a card, and ending my turn.
My golly goo. Right. So I'm really surprised that's a consecutive move. That's really strong. Cub.
Well,
Very strong card.
in a lot of cases, though, where you're using it, you can't use it... if you swap out, you can't use it consecutively, if that makes sense, because you've already swapped to a different hermit. So a lot of the moves that you can't use consecutively if they're fully successful, right?
That's true, yeah.
So I have been using half of this move's power. That's why I can keep doing it.
Yeah. God, 100 is so much damage. Insane. Okay. Well, I'm going to pull my skill out. Probably not as an active. 290.
Welcome, Prince Joseph.
I'm going to basically bolster up anything I can here.
Smart.
To live. Remembers I haven't been doing too well on things here. I'm going to stick that on Zuma, the mending book. And I'm going to use... I'm just going to do the crossbow for 40. I'm going to use Oh My Days. So that'll be 100. And I'm going to do the 10 on your other Cub.
Okay, so from 260, 250 remain on other Cub. Because of the armor, the 100 is reduced to 80 damage. So from 120, 40 remain on primary Cub.
I'm also going to technically use the mending book too. So this crossbow is going to go back into my deck.
Sure, yeah, just discard the mending book and we're all square.
I don't know if Cub has the whole back into the deck thing. I don't know how that works. So I'm guessing I've just put this in my hand and not use it for a turn. That's what we usually do, right?
Oh, no. It goes back into your hand, not back into the deck. With mending.
I'm pretty sure mending specifically says back into your deck. To reshuffle. But the arenas don't seem to have that ability.
The arenas don't support that, so we've just been using hand.
Yeah, so it's going to go... I'm just not going to use it next turn.
If you like. I mean, I'd be fine with you using it next turn.
You would?
Yeah. I mean, because
you're fine with it.
That's how we've been playing. I mean, was it Beef that told you to hold off a turn?
No, it's something that we kind of decided. I think, it might have been Beef, actually. I was playing Beef and Doc, and we both kind of did it that way.
Ah, okay. Well, then, yeah. Then whatever they say. Sounds good.
Okay, I'll hold off for a 10.
Because, yeah, the late night crew, when we've been playing, it's just been going right back into our hand. Okay, good to know. So, this is where that Let's Go starts getting helpful. Because I'm going to put another speedrunner item on secondary Cub here.
Gosh.
Fully powering him up. Then I'm going to use a composter to discard... I only technically can discard one card because that's all I've got left in my hand. But that allows me to draw 2 more cards that I can't use this turn. Issue 1 card. Issue 1 card. Hopefully they're good. Yeah, good enough. And then I'm going to attack with Let's Go for 100 damage, and this time I am going to retreat.
Okay.
And then I draw a card and end my turn.
And draw your bonus, because you've also got a point.
Oh! Yeah, I forgot about that. Issue, prize
Yes.
card, and victory.
At least
And
about
then
the same amount.
issue one card. Because I think Cub didn't have it set up to automatically... Oh, no, it does issue a card now. Great. And I like that one. Yay.
Very nice, yes. Okay. So my turn. Honestly, this is kind of sucky for me right now. This is all I can really do. Actually, wait, we said we weren't going to use that for this one. Never mind. I'm just going to go. That's my turn. I'm done.
Oh, no. Okay, well,
I got nothing.
I'm going to put a Jevin up on the board here with 300 health. And then I'm going to put an armor on this Cub fan as well.
Oh, the armor again.
Yep.
I really need armor in my deck.
Yeah, like the high-end armor I don't think is necessarily worth it in the tournament rules because the high-end armor is all like ultra rare or whatever. But the low-end armor that's common, I think it is going to be worth a slot if you can get it.
Right.
And so then from here, I'm going to feed this Cub fan an ultra rare golden apple, one of my 3 ultra rare cards. So that's going to give him an additional 100 points of health here, bringing him up to 140.
Ouch. Sad days. I got so close and so far.
And then with the active Cub...
Yeah, my deck is definitely weaker.
Yeah. There's always room for improvement, you know?
Yeah, well, now he's not restocking the vending machines until after the tournament, so...
Well, that's true, but I do have 5 boxes of cards here if you want to trade stuff after the game.
Ooh. Might do that, yeah.
I've got a bunch of... I've got, like, more than 3 of a lot of the common cards, and I can only use 3 at a time, right? So, yeah, we can talk.
Well, yeah. Okay. That's good.
Awesome. So, yeah, I'm going to attack with the current Cub fan, and I'm going to use Let's Go on active Iskall. And you know what? I'm going to swap him out just for funsies. Back to the other one.
Just for funsies?
Yeah, just...
You give me a chance here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's got the special power. I might as well use it. And then I draw a card and end my turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pull you out, but in inactive form. Okay. And... Well, now I'm just going to... Wait, hold on. No, not yet. I won't do that yet. I'm going to at least tuck this on you, because you can actually take that one. Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
And I'm still going to have to use this as my attack for the day. So, a good 40 damage to that Cub, and I'm going to do 10 to the other Cub.
Okay, well, the armor is going to negate the 10 entirely over here and drop the 40 down to 20, so this will be 120.
Oh, maybe I should have done on the Jev. I didn't even think of the armor.
Yeah.
Too late.
It's okay. I mean, honestly, I'm not super likely to switch to the Jev anytime soon, but whatever. Okay, so I am going to attack with Let's Go for 100 damage and then swap back to the high health one. Just in case you start getting some decent items. Then I draw a card and end my turn.
Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit. It seems to be I always get like all of one side or all of the other. I don't get an equal amount of both that I need to make the game work. Very unfortunate.
My problem is usually I don't draw any hermits. If I get a game where I draw 3 hermits, I'm in pretty good shape. So, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. It's just the luck. It's my luck. It happens. All right. Well, I'm just gonna have to switch Gel out here and might chuck. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna stick you in, and I'm gonna use the bow on Jev.
Okay, so that is going to be 40 from 300, 260 remain.
Indeed. This is not going okay, but also not at the same time. I'm very conflicted. It used to be that I would just get my item cards and that would be it, and I wouldn't get hermits, and now it's just not working.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's where the draw cards like the composter and stuff help because they even out things if you get too much of one thing, you throw away a couple and you pull something else, you know.
mm. Thing is, like, been one of my most. It's been a game with the most variety for me. It's just not giving me the cards that allows me to do the attacks in the first place.
Yeah.
Which it usually does the opposite of that. It gives me all the item cards and not anything else. Very unfortunate.
Okay. So, here we go. Let's I've got another armor here I'm going to put on Jeff.
Oh
He
my
keeps
gosh.
getting pot shots taken at him. Poor guy.
Well, I have to. I got no other option.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm glad that you're exploring your options, Pearl.
I have to do what I can.
Yeah, so I'm gonna attack myself because you know if there's anybody who deserves it, it's probably me. For 100,
Oh,
and then I'm gonna swap back out to this one,
no.
and I
Be
draw a
that harsh
card
on
and my
yourself.
turn. Yeah, I've been
Emily.
watching. I went to London and I saw a British comedy show, and they're very big on self-deprecating humor. Uh,
No.
but the problem is, I sound like such a sincere person that people they're just like sad. Whereas like when a British person says something really self-deprecating, it's just like, well, they can't possibly be serious.
I don't think you were. I figured you were a joke. But still. Anyway.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. Again, I'm gonna do TNT. 60 to you and 20 to me, and that's all I can do. So,
Okay.
that's my turn.
So that's 80 health remains after the armor ablation.
Oh my word.
Okay.
Look, this is great, but not. I'm so conflicted. I'm so conflicted right now.
Okay.
Oh.
I am going to attack with Let's Go for 100, and I'm also going to use the bow for 40 on the Iskall with more health. So he'll go down to
Okay.
210. And I discard the bow,
Interesting.
and I draw a card and end my turn. Well, the thing is, I can one-hit the other one now. If you bring him out with 90 health, I can hit him with
True.
Let's Go.
That's assuming I'm gonna bring him out.
Yeah. So I'm...
Because I am gonna do this now.
Uh-oh.
I'm doing what I can here. This is all I got, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Not fun times. Literally, that's my turn. I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. There's something...
I'm going to attach a speedrunner item to Jevin here. And then
Anyway,
I'm going to use...
existential crisis over here. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm going to use Cub Fan to attack Joe Hills. And that should be
Oh,
a
I forgot to
KO.
switch him out too.
Well, you used the... Didn't you use the bow or something? So you wouldn't have been able to. If you use an attack
No, I
item.
didn't attack that turn.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I did anyway. Okay, Joe, you killing Joe?
Yeah.
Killing Joe? Alright. Rest in peace,
Kaboom.
Joe.
So I'm going to award myself a prize card and victory point. Let me see if this actually does award the prize card. Looks like it does not. So I have to manually hit issue one card here. Okay, and then I'm going to draw a card and end my turn.
Okay.
If the wind in the mic gets to be too much, I can
I'm gonna
close the window.
I'm gonna pull this tango out. Do what I can here. And I'm going to do that. Okay. Right. And that's my turn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put a second speedrunner item on Jevin.
You gonna do what on Jim?
I just attached a second speedrunner item.
Yep.
And then, you know, I feel kind of bad for Iskall there. So I'm gonna use this emerald to swap the armor from this Cub Fan over to him.
What?
And then I'm gonna discard the emerald.
What?
And then I'm going to attack with Let's Go for 100 damage minus the 20, so that's 80. And then I'll swap back to this one. Draw a card and end my
You're
turn.
trying to win. You're not supposed to be
I am trying to win.
me.
This is actually
No.
super obnoxious. You haven't seen what I'm doing yet.
Okay, alright. As long as it's strategy, you're not just giving me sympathy points.
No.
Okay, you said that was 80 damage, right? Because the armor
Yeah.
now. So that
So
is
130 remain.
30, yeah. Okay. You give me a false sense of hope? Is this what that is?
Maybe.
Wow, I see. I'm seeing through your water
This
mask,
is
Joe.
for the viewers' benefit.
sympathy.
This is for the viewers' benefit. I'm setting something up for them to enjoy. You're not gonna like it.
Oh, yay. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch to this. Not the health. I'm gonna switch to this tango and take Iskel out.
Not the tango that has
fine.
any items attached to him.
Yeah, no, not that tango.
Okay. Because he could attack for 30 damage or whatever.
Yeah, he's not ready for his big move, so I'm
Or
waiting.
50.
I'm
Oh,
waiting until I
okay.
really have to bring him in.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though you've got 2 death points anyway. Oh my gosh, I can't. Actually, no, that's kind of useful. Never mind. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, but then I can't. Oh, dang it. Don't mind me. It's all good.
I won't. Okay. Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
going to attack with Let's
Just die
Go.
inside, don't mind me.
I'm gonna attack with Let's Go for 100 and then switch back to this other cub fan. And then draw a card and end my turn.
Okay. Oh, I got a card that allowed me to use the other tango and I just can't. I'm having a struggling time here. Struggling time. Anyway, so I'm gonna put that on that. Wait, is that an attachment card? Let me just double check. No, it's a single use. Never mind. Just leave that in the box for now. I'm just gonna go next to it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I
This
am
is not. Something's wrong
going
here.
to use this ultra rare fishing rod to allow me to draw 2 cards after discarding the fishing rod. I can't use them this turn, but you know what? It gives me something to look forward to. You know, that's important. Okay, not bad. And then I am going to attack Tango with Let's Go for 100,
Another 100.
and I'm gonna keep this cub fan in for right now.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna draw a card and end my turn.
Well, I am gonna switch to this tango and switch out this tango. And that's my turn.
Okay. Wow, I have some interesting options here. I'm going to go ahead, though, and use this instant health potion to give 30 health to this cub fan here. So that brings him up to 110. Discarding the instant health. And then I am going to attack with Let's Go for 100, and then withdraw and bring out this one. And then I draw a card and end my turn.
Tell you, this game ain't looking good for me, folks. Okay, I'm gonna stick that on him.
I can't do
also
the thing with the armor until...
I'm gonna use efficiency, which is gonna allow me to attack with extra flee for 100 damage. And I'll have to switch out, but you gotta switch out first.
Okay. So, let's see. I am going to switch to this cub fan again. After the armor, you're going to do 80 damage, so that brings me down to 30 here. Would have been 0 if I didn't have that potion.
Yeah, lucky.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been too bad if you died anyway, right?
I know, right?
Okay, and you've switched in the other cub.
Yep.
Gonna have to do this Skelly.
Okay. So I guess I have to wait for you to end your turn.
Oh, sorry, I gotta press the button. Hold on.
It's okay. I believe in you. You did it! Great job, Pearl! Okay, so I'm going to use the Curse of Vanishing to take away Iskel's armor and discard it. Whoops. And the wall. I'm going to just break the wall. That's how vanishing this is.
Okay, I've done that too.
Yeah, so there we go.
Oh, yeah, see, it was a false hope. I was right.
It was.
I knew it.
You're
Don't
so...
tell me you've got like some sort of double. No, wait, you can't do another single use. Never mind, it's fine.
No.
Still
But yeah. The thing is though that if I drew another attachment card here, like something I wanted, like a mending book or something, I wouldn't have had a slot open for it. So I was making sure that I was ready to play something if I needed to. I'm gonna go ahead.
Tactic.
Yeah, because I had the Curse of Vanishing book, so I was gonna destroy it next turn anyway. But you swapped him out. So anyway, I'm gonna attack with Let's Go for 100, and then I am going to leave this Cub fan in. Draw a card and end my turn.
Oh my golly goo. Alright. Well, I'm gonna stick this farm on this tango. I'm also going to burn everything.
Burn.
Yeah, just go. I'm gonna burn everything. I've only got a water bucket in here. Going in the bin. Get 3 new cards. Boink. 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 That is... Okie dokie, obviously can't use any this turn. And I am going to, of course, switch out this Iskel and bring in the Tango, even though this is absolutely... I'm gonna die anyway, but I'll do what I can. No?
Okay, I'm gonna use a common lead to move one of
Joe!
these farm items from Tango back down here to Iskel. Discarding the lead.
Got that on there. Joe, no! No!
And then I'm
Why
going.
you do this to me?
Then
Why
I'm
you
going
do
to
it,
attack
Joe?
with Let's Go for 100 and leave Cub in. Then draw a card and end my turn.
No!
I'm sorry,
I'm in
Pearl. I
pain.
can't hear
I'm
you
in
over someone
physical
crying in the
pain.
background.
Oh, I wonder where that's coming
I
from.
know, it's a mystery to everyone.
Joe!
Oh, I had a bow.
darn
Yeah,
it,
I
Joe.
didn't notice that. I was so excited about using the lead.
Fine, we play you and do this.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't playing the bow. I wasn't
doing
holding
this.
back on the bow to be mean. I forgot I had the bow.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not having that so sad. It's just... I made no sense there, don't mind me. So, composure. Right, I need to think about what I'm doing right. Okay. Tango is fully switched in. Wait, did I take away... Did you attack for 100 damage in the last turn?
Yeah, I did, but I don't think you took away the health. So it would
Yeah,
be...
I was gonna say, I think I'm missing something. I was too busy focusing on dying inside.
Well, no, it's fine. I was just admiring your performance rather than paying attention to your
thank you.
arithmetic. Sorry.
Okay. Either way, before I do that, I'm going to use the fishing rod so I can get another 2 cards from my deck. Yoink and yoink. See if I can bring this back in any form. Okay, fine. And I am going to use extra flea for 100 on you.
Alrighty, that's going to bring him down to 150.
I already know which one I'm going to do it, keep in, regardless of what you do. Oops. Making all kinds of mess.
Okay, I've got a brand new cub I can bring out with 260 health here.
That hurts. That, honestly, Cub is so OP. You power him up, he's good to go and go and go. That's insane.
The biggest weakness of the speedrunner deck is that you can only get 6 hermit cards. There's only Cub and Jev. There's no commons, nothing else. And so this is a particularly lucky draw for me.
It seems like I've gotten very unlucky with my item cards, and you've got very lucky with everything on your
Oh,
side.
yeah, you know what? I forgot to switch to a different thing because you hit me.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So you're switching to that 30 Cub.
Yeah, I'm switching to the 30 Cub. I'm feeling pretty good about my odds here because I've got this single-use bow that I'm going to hit Iskal with.
Kill him? It does, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure it does, yeah.
Well, that's game. You don't have
is
to worry
game.
about anything else in your turn.
GG.
Well, GG, Joe. Well played.
Yeah, okay, remember what I said? If I don't absolutely crush you, we'll do 3-1. Since since
Yeah.
you had low confidence about your deck, I'm gonna go ahead and make that a 2-2. Here you go. 1-2.
Oh. Well, thanks, Joe. I feel like I've gotten a couple of sympathy votes in this one. I
But
don't know what was going on. Like, seriously, normally my deck just gives me all item cards. But this time it was giving me no item cards. I don't even know. I don't even know.
yeah, it's kind of one of those things where like it averages out over time, but sometimes you just get a bad draw. And it looks like I was gonna say if you wanted a rematch, I'd be up for one, but it looks like you got some sort of soup group meetup or something.
Yeah, I'll probably might as well go do that. I thought they were gonna do it at 2 o'clock though, which is in like actually in an hour. I thought they were gonna do it. So
Oh well,
we probably have time for like one more game, but I think my deck needs improving anyway though. So
no, that's fair. You know what? If you wanted to take a look at my cards, especially if there's any commons that you're
yes, some trading.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
If we have a few minutes, let's focus on trading rather than on trying to squeeze in another game. Wait, I'm missing a ton of cards. Oh yeah, they're probably in my discard pile.
Yes, we gotta do the end game, right, as well? I hope you already pushed.
I hit that. Okay. Yep, I got all my armor back.
Oh no, I've just combined it with my Terraformer deck. Oh, nuggets.
Well, you said you need to rework it anyway, so, you know.
Not that much, though. Not with my Terraformer deck. I hope for the best here.
Okay. Just as a quick reminder, if you're enjoying the show, this is viewer-supported streaming. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are currently $17 away from the next Face Gamer expansion milestone.
Yes, it is, because I don't have a lead there. Think? No, I did have a lead there. Oh, what was it? Might have been a bow? Yes. Bow. Wait, but that's 41 now. What else am I missing now? Okay.
Well, I did not end up with 43, so I don't think I have any of your cards.
No, Cubs Arena won't do that. I'm just trying to figure out what I managed to put into the wrong deck.
Gotcha.
Maybe it was a lead. Maybe I did have 2 leads. Oh wait, no, there we go. Never mind. I got it. Okay, it took out both my leads at once. Never mind, we're good. Okay, right.
So this one is the cards I'm not likely to trade.
Oh, it's 2.
Okay, so these ones, dang it, now I'm getting this weird lag. Did I just get disconnected?
Is it trunk leg?
It
might be trunk water leg.
Well, no, the issue is that we had this big windstorm that knocked down like 160 power poles and caused power surges all over the city a few weeks ago, and they're still kind of fixing the infrastructure. So the internet people are going to come by my apartment building next Wednesday. That's how backlogged they are. But yeah, so I'm getting weird stutter, but it's equipment on my end. It's not y'all. But anyway.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. If you look at this, this first one here, the deck ready cards, there's probably a bunch of good commons in there that might be helpful. I've got
I think it's more or less, I do need some armor pieces because it does seem to make a huge difference. And even just like poison damage and whatnot, it basically protects you from that.
Yeah.
Not gold ones though, because they just break too quickly.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I had
Ooh, those
extra
terraforming
iron.
cards though.
I do have some terraforming cards if you need those.
I do need those. Ooh. A lot of rare ethos. Are you not using the ethos?
Well, I stopped using redstone. I'm kind of getting out of the redstone game.
You also got the zoomer there as well.
Yeah, because I originally had
deck back to a...
Yeah, I had a speedrunner redstone deck, but I decided to try and go pure speedrunner. Oh, you got a few double items for pranksters and miners, I see. I've got stress and Grian here, both rare prankster types, but I don't have the items to use them successfely. So those would be of interest to me if you see stuff that's worth it to you.
I'm kind of debating whether or not I kind of bring back some of my redstone hermits. And whether I want to go full farm type, because I really like the poison zoomer.
Yes.
Like, I was trying to get away from redstone. That's the only thing.
Well, so, are you familiar with the rare etho? He's basically a fire version of the poison zuma.
Yeah, I did. I remember like facing Etho early on in my rounds, and he did some quite big damage. But it's pretty much Etho. Yeah, Etho and Zuma pretty much do the same thing. So you could have a deck that just does hardcore secondary damage. You want to do redstone, but I think if I did a redstone deck, I'd probably go soul redstone again instead of. Yeah, I might end up doing like a redstone deck and then a farming deck separate. At this point.
Well, I mean, I've also got a rare impulse who's redstone type.
Got a rare gem for terraform. Wow.
Yeah, I've got a rare gem for terraforming. I've got a rare false. Farm type wise, I've got a rare Iskal. I don't know if you're maxed out on those. And a rare Dock M.
Oh, and you've got a rare dock farm too.
Yeah. So I'd be.
Oh, actually, the farm ones are very much of interest to me right now. I'd rather focus on farm,
Okay.
if anything.
Well, like I said, I'm interested in trying a prankster deck. So if you're interested in trading away some of these prankster items, like
I am. Yes.
what would you consider like this whole set of prankster items, the 6 normal and the 2 double? Well, how many rare hermits would you want for that maybe, or rare hermits and some extra items or something? Oh, actually, you know what? I've got 3 prankster items already, so maybe I don't need all 6 of the singles.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I mean,
I'm definitely interested in the doubles. Because I could give you let's say 2 ethos, the dock, and the Iskal. So that's 4 rare hermits at that point.
yeah. For the prankster stuff?
For just the prankster items, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm up for that if you feel like it's a fair trade.
I mean, it's one of those things, like, I don't know objectively what the cards are valued at, but I know that right now I'm describing 4 cards I'm definitely not going to use in exchange for 4 cards that I'm curious to use.
Definitely going to.
So
Okay,
there's a
curious.
value to me there, and I just want to make sure that I'm not, because I don't know the value of the cards. Is that fair to you? The chats can tell me if I'm taking advantage of you here.
No, I think it's the other way around, to be honest, Joe. If anything.
Well, but I mean, Pearl, like, we've got a tournament that starts in like 5 hours, and based on how your deck just played, you're not. I want to make sure that you're competitive.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose, basically. What's happening here?
So I feel like me helping you be
saying...
competitive in the tournament. Yeah, so I'm gonna take these 8 the 6 singles and the 2 doubles, and I'm gonna give you the the Iskal, the Dock. Whoops! Oh no,
and the 2 ethos, was it?
Yeah, 2 ethos.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that. I'll accept that.
Yeah, because here's the other thing is like I said, the tournament starts in like 4 hours, and everybody knows that I'm running solo speedrunner. Now I have the option to last minute swap in with Prankster, Grian, and Stress, which none of the other hermits are going to be prepared for. So, because let's see, Prankster has an advantage against PvP, and PvP has an advantage against speedrunner. So if they're trying to rock, paper, scissors me, I might be able to outflank them.
Now, it was right. You can have 3. It was 3 rare, like 3 rare hermits, like the same. So if I had 3 Iskals, that's basically the limit, right? You can't have more than 3 of the same type.
You can have only 3 of the same card, with the exception of single items. You could have 7 terraform items if you want, but not 7 double terraforms. Only 3 of those.
Yeah. You don't happen to have another rare farm hermit, do you?
Let me check. Because I just gave you my Dock and Iskal. Farm. No, those were the only ones that I might have some common farm hermits, but I don't even think I do. I've got 4 common Asumas, which he actually hits pretty hard.
Common's on.
But yeah.
Well, I mean, I've already got the only common hermit I have left is the common Zuma, so.
Okay. Yeah, he's a pretty good one.
Yeah. Trading in some of my other cards and putting up my deck because I'm full farm now.
Nice.
Just with that, and I can kind of start building up a redstone deck. Definitely not 7 those. Let's see.
You don't happen to have any totems, do you?
I do not know.
Okay. Because, yeah, combining those with YOLO can be pretty good. Although Plonker still does 50 damage. Are there any common pranksters, like hermits? Or are they, is that kind of like speedrunner where they're rare only?
Honestly, I don't know a lot about it. I feel like it probably is. It is going to be the same, where it's only rare.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just deck reshuffling at this point.
Yeah. Because like
I really do need armors pieces, so I might see if there's any like pools left in the shop for that.
Yeah,
Just not
I'm
gold,
pretty
'cause
sure the
gold
shop
breaks
is
too quick.
completely sold out at this point.
Completely? Can't even do armor trade?
You could try booster packs maybe, but
I've only got 2 tokens, so I don't think I can afford that. Right?
yeah,
Or is that 2?
I think the booster packs are 2, but yeah, yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I want to play this. Because I guess one of the problems, though, is, like, with my 12 rare card, if we only get 12 rare cards, putting in 4 more rare hermits and diluting my deck type might not be viable.
Balance. I mean, I'm still... Okay, well, there's progress in my deck. Actually, 15 farms and 2 doubles might actually be a good amount for me. Till I can get some kind of better items to put in here.
Hey, thank you, Shifty Pumpkins, for the 20, who says, thank you and Pearl for the delightful stream today. That's going to get us a face camera expansion, so here we go. Expand Joe. Do-do-do-do. And also, thank you to Glenn for the 5. That's going to put us 12 away from the next expansion and the entrance of the Joust. Okay, the sun's out of my eyes enough. I can swap that around now. Okay. The rare golden axes are good. The limit of 12 rare cards is actually just really, really tight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with this quite a bit. So, because like the chests are rare, the emeralds are rare, mending is ultra rare, looting is rare, loyalty is rare, fishing rods, rare single use. Oh boy. Yeah, because if I wanted to put in... Let's move these over here, just for... Okay, so these right now are my 12 rares. Splash Potion, that's an ultra rare. So we'll move that here. Rare. And where's my other... I've got at least one other rare. Is it the sword? No. Looting. Okay, I could get rid of looting in favor of... Ah, boy. This really doesn't feel smart. Yeah, switching to a 2-color deck this late. Because the greens really depend on... How much... Maybe I don't bring out stress. Maybe I only put in Grian. That might be a guaranteed failure, though. Borrow for 50. Oh, wait. But borrow... His special ability is on 50. So only 6 hermits is very risky. So even if I just use the Grian as a damage shield and put in... Maybe I only put in the double prankster items. I don't put in the non... So if I put in only Grian with borrow... So I swap out 4 cards to just give my deck a little bit more oomph here. So we replace the rare emerald and rare looting with 2 Grians. Then we replace instant health 2, which that hurts. The instant health 2 is nice. But with one of those. Let me ask Beef in the TCG chat if the double items at Beef, well, not XB, at Vintage Beef, do double items count as rares toward our allocation of 12?
Alright, Joe, well, I'm going to see if there's any more things left at the shop and see if I can pull any more cards.
Alrighty, good luck to you. Thanks so much for trading. I'm excited. This
Thank you.
is maybe just what I need to make my deck slightly more competitive.
Ah, what have I done?
Alrighty.
Well, lovely game, Joe. It was a fantastic game. It was a lot of fun.
You too. Bye, Pearl.
Bye.
Do I have a way to dig prankster energies out? Yeah, not super easily. Is the problem. Now, I could possibly get rid of, when I'm looking at this, I could get rid of like some of the leads maybe and put in some extra prankster energies here. But hey, Beef, do double energy cards count toward our allocation of 12 rares for the tourney? Or double, double item, double item cards, yeah. Yes, indeed. Thanks. Okay. Okay. Well, that changes things. That changes things. Okay. I think I need... Well, the big reason that I needed the composters was for... The big reason I needed the composters was because of hermit draw concerns. So, if we pull out 2 composters and 2 leads, that lets us put in 4 of these prankster cards. And that... Let's look at our ratio here. So this is 6 and this is 15. So we have a 15 to 6 ratio there. And we have a 3 to 1 ratio there. That feels roughly proportional. So this is good because this is going to give us... So the Prankster is good against PvP and Builder, and Speedrunner is good against Prankster and Miner. So this feels like a viable deck. Do we have time to try it? Anyone up for a quick TCG game at the at Cubs Arena? I'm gonna remove that Okay. I feel like we have something here. I feel like oh, I need to report my game for the spreadsheet. Yep. Joe versus Pearl. Joe wins. Where is that big spreadsheet chat? Joe versus Pearl. Joe wins. Okay. Thanks anyway, Beef. Actually, thanks for all your hard work on the tournament, Beef. I'm really excited for the bracket reveal. Okay. So, we're gonna bring these cards back over here for now. Okay. Trade ready. Deck ready cards. Actually, let's put these in over here. Let's move these over here just to kind of clean things up a bit. The remaining etho and Asuma we're gonna just put completely in the trade ready hermits. Do we have any other redstone ones? These are redstone type. Okay. So we'll move our balanced type guys over there. Okay. Terraform type, builder type, builder type, builder type. Oh, builder type should probably be with the other builder types. Terraform should be with the other terraforms. Farm, farm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This, the fact that Grian's thing gets unlocked with only 2 energy, I think is going to save us here. Let's verify that this is actually... Honestly, maybe we don't even need the fishing rod anymore, because it does burn a turn with an item. And that's a ultra rare. Do we have anything better ultra rare we could use? I guess is kind of what I'm looking at here. Any better ultra rares than the fishing rod? Oh, we got an ultra rare bed. Invisibility is rare. Mumbo common redstone type. Let's put that back in the trade ready bin. Yeah, there's our redstone cards. Morning, Christopher Yao. We're just... The HermitCraft TCG tournament starts today, so we're designing our deck. Ultra rare fortune book. Avoid any coin flips necessary for the user's attack are not needed and heads is assumed. So I don't have a lot of coin flip stuff, but that is obnoxious. And I like that it's obnoxious. Okay. I should really start sorting these by rarity. Yeah, Fortune's the only rare card, or the only ultra rare card I have besides the fishing rods, I guess, and the apple. So maybe I keep the fishing rod in just because I have that allocation. Can you use an extra normal rare instead? The emerald might be more helpful. Yeah, I wish, but I don't think that's how it works. I think I get 3 ultra rares. Beef, if we don't have 3 ultra rares, do we need to use extra commons cards? Or can we downgrade those ultra rare slots to rare? Let's find out. Let's find out. Also, just as a quick reminder, we are 12 away from the entrance of the Jost and the next Face Gamer expansion milestone. Okay. Cool. Okay, so you know what? Thanks. Okay. Okay. So. I think what we do then is we pull out the fishing rod and replace it with another double prankster. I think the double prankster here has the potential to be the most useful 13th card. And then at that point, I'm going to pull out one of these common pranksters as well and swap back in since the fishing rod was a draw card, I think we swap in a composter for it. Or actually, no, we swap in a Curse of Vanishing to get those up to 3. So if we're fighting somebody with a lot of armor. Because we don't have the emerald. The Curse of Vanishing is like a weaker emerald. Okay, so 2 ultra rares, 13 rares. Wait. No, my math is wrong here. Oh, no. I did this entirely wrong. Or did I? No. Wait. Yeah, 13 rares. Okay, yeah. Okay, and then these are common. Let's move the ultra rares to the end. Yeah. Okay. As I'm thinking this through in terms of like just ordering it, rares here. Okay, so commons, then rares, then ultra rares. Okay, I think we have a solid deck now that is gonna have. This Prankster Grian fits in the spirit of everything else we're doing. Take Hermit's active effect card. Actually, though, the taking the active effect card is kind of like an emerald. So maybe actually let's pull out the Curse of Vanishing. Maybe we don't need the Curse of Vanishing as much as I thought. I think maybe we put the lead back in. Because the lead is pretty obnoxious. Either that, or do I have any other common items that might be helpful? Common chorus fruit fits with the deck thematically, but isn't great for Cub. An extra iron sword. Actually, I feel like the extra iron sword, just to do some early damage. Yeah. Wow, I have so many leads. Okay, so let's see if this is actually 42 then. $42. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get all of our shulkers up. Okay, I'm feeling great about this. Let's go. How are we for time? We've been going for an hour and a half. Great, great, great. Welcome, Dizzy. Glad you could join us. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee here on the HermitCraft server. We're just going to drop these boxes in there. Okay. And let's grab these other ones too. Yeah, the toolbox. The Chops and Tots doesn't need this excess stuff in it. We actually do need to go buy more totems. I'm not sure exactly where those are, though. Oh, we're also basically out of money. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure we're out of money. Okay. I'm gonna put these bone meal here for now. Oh, dang it, that's another full block. We can just clean that up. Let's clean these up too. Yeah, I'm on my last totem. Okay, toolbox. And wallet, go back in here. Plant box. Okay. Sun isn't fully set yet. We can wander over this way a minute. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I kind of want to figure out how far in I need to go here. Still one further at least. Two further at least. Yeah, to there. Okay. Mole says, Joe, is there actually a dragon on the loose? Well, I'm not going to go find out. Because then I'm responsible for fixing the damage. If the dragon is on the loose in other people's loaded chunks, they're responsible for fixing the damage. So I'm mostly going to stay in my base. I went over and played some TCG for a bit with Pearl, and made some very solid trades, I think. I got a couple of good prankster cards from Pearl in exchange for... I traded 4 rare hermits I wasn't going to use for sure for a bunch of prankster items. Because I had 2 Grians and 2 stresses already. And so bringing them in, I think, will be pretty solid. Yeah, we fought 20 wardens yesterday. We're having a chill Friday morning at this point. Chill Friday morning after fighting wardens. Molkoid says, I saw the 20 wardens. You're very brave. No, I'm very stupid. I have no idea how badly that fight could have gone, because I don't normally fight wardens. I just was like, okay, if I get blinded, I'll run away. So... Molkoid says, I was surprised Doc was the only one who died. Vintage Beef died as well at one point. But yeah, Doc died 3 times, because he was the one kiting them mostly. To use old EverQuest slang. Okay. Oops. Doc definitely died the most, yes. That's accurate. Yeah, I'm just kind of mentally... Even though we're done looking at my trading cards, I'm still kind of mentally stepping through how the tournament's gonna go. I think a prankster speedrunner deck gives me an actual decent shot. Because as we saw earlier, when I actually drew Cub and Jev, I was doing fine. It's the games that I've lost have always basically been down to I didn't draw 3 Hermits. And so getting 2 extra Grians in there buys me some time. Especially if I'm able to steal other people's effect cards. I can use Let's Go to swap quickly to Grian. If the other person's items are a problem. I can use Jev to force them out. I feel like it's going to work well. Part of me is like, I should come back with some sponges, and part of me is like, I should just gravel this now. Yeah, I'm almost to the point where I'm ready to get sponges. That's gonna be a big thing here, is getting a lot of sponges. And this removing a lot of water. We gotta uncover where all the water is first, or at least a lot of it, for this to get good use of those sponges. Time, because sponges are one of those things on the server where as soon as you borrow them, somebody else is like, "Ooh, I also need the sponges. Can you be done with those in a day?" It's like, so you really want to prep the area as much as possible first. You want to be ready to deploy the sponges immediately and then put them back in circulation. Okay. Okay, but like this one here though, this is like only a few source blocks, and it's gonna get worse. I mean, honestly, maybe we're there. Maybe we need the sponges now. Unclear. I'm gonna think about that too. It feels like, I feel like I'm going to need the sponges within the week. Oh, but you know what? I've got a big family thing tomorrow, so I don't want to get the sponges today because I won't have time to, I won't be streaming tomorrow night also. So I got a family thing. So yeah, I definitely don't want to get the sponges until Sunday night at least, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead and see how far we can get on this before Sunday, and then get the sponges after that. Nymph says, loving the chill vibes this morning. Well, that's what we try and do on Friday. It's chill vibes and hanging out. Okay. Looting the donut for totems time. Oh, yeah, we do need to maybe do that. Okay. Yeah. And that has to be on camera. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's go record that segment. Yeah, okay. So, of course I got a bunch of copper. We're going to collect the blocks from over here first, then go record that segment. But okay. Time to put some blocks in boxes. Okay. So we'll get the okay, so we're gonna go to the Elvira's House of Horrors with the wardens, and then we'll start recording, and then we'll go to the totem, or we'll go to the donut to steal the totems. Okay. I wanted a camouflage lime green skin. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's too late. So, yeah, so we'll wipe this out here just so we don't have stuff spawning. This overhang is a little hazardous in that way. Once we clear out this overhang, we'll go to Elvira's house and we'll record the opening to episode 60, which will introduce the warden concept. And then the back half of the episode will probably mostly be TCG tournament stuff. I'm not sure how long that's going to be embargoed for. Okay. So we need to have a basically empty inventory if we're going to go steal a bunch of totems. Actually, let's grab these and come back here. Iron blocks, raw copper blocks, blocks of coal. Okay. Torches. I'm gonna put these 2 picks back and take a new one. Let's get a silk touch one if we're only gonna have 1 pick on us. Silk touch is probably safer. Okay. Welcome, Daniel J. McGrill. Uh-oh. Looks like the sun's getting real low. We should probably go to bed before we... Okay. Okay. Okay, so here we go. No messages that I need to urgently deal with. Also, now that the sun is not, like, blatantly dappling my face, let's go ahead and adjust the exposure on the camera control a bit. Wrong. Hey, there we go. Okay. Just as a reminder, we are currently $12 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Let's go. Record. Let's go. Put on a camouflage lime green slime head. I can blame Jevin. I think I'm gonna keep the warden head on. Do I have any potions of invisibility? Let me... Potion of invisibility plus warden head might be funny. Fire resistance, water breathing, slow falling. Swiftness, regeneration, water breathing, night vision. Invisibility, yeah. 8 minutes. Okay. So I think we're going to start the recording here. Pressing OK. We're going to switch to recording mode, so we're going to turn the camera off, start recording. HermitCraft, Season 9, Episode 60, Take 1, Action. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. You might notice this fancy warden head I'm holding. Well, get ready to enjoy a beautifully landscaped driveway. Look at that. Look at all of these fantastic warden driveway markers I have. Thanks to Doc M accidentally letting 20 wardens loose on the roof of the Nether. He put out an all-points bulletin saying, "Oi, you lot, come help me with all of these wardens up on the roof then." And I, Vintage Beef, B00, and XB heeded his call. Now, there's one thing I learned. It's that I don't have enough totems. However, I got to thinking, You remember those kids from the Empire server? Like, apparently, word's gotten around. They've been raiding the Hermitopia Tower and just grabbing everything that they could possibly need. And that got me thinking, maybe I should sneak in to the donut and grab a few extra totems. Now, obviously, with them gone, they're not using the totems. Even so, it might be wise to, have some sort of classical disguise here. So I am adorned with this majestic warden helmet. It's real. I think I'm getting better at flying without the without being able to see where I'm going. Uh-oh, that was not it. Broadly speaking, let's assume that's getting me in the area. Yeah, look, we did it. Woo! Best flying from Joe Hills, dropping into the donut. Okay, so we are just gonna keep backwards burgling our way into here. This way, if they look at the shoe prints on the ground, they'll be confused. Don't want to have any footprints left. What about that? Is that full of totems? No. What about that one? Not full of totems. Probably should have reconnoitered this slightly better before making this my entire plan. What do you think? Not my best reconnoitering job. But I refuse to learn from my mistakes in this case. So we're just going to keep wandering around here, looking in these boxes as awkwardly as humanly possible. Dang it. I could have sworn that there were a bunch of totems hidden somewhere in here. That's yellow wool. Not helpful. Oh, well, there is some blue ice. We're going to take that for decked out. We actually will use that. Oops. Don't want to place it right now. Okay. Mary Bushmas Empires. Oh, well, that one was for me. Wait, have we gone all the way around this tree and there's no totems? Okay, I'm having a little bit of a problem with that. Really? Really? None of these. This seemed like a good plan at some point. Oh, there we are! Boom! After walking around the Christmas tree, we have 5 totems. That's passable. You know what? That 5 totems is no substitute for a plan, but hopefully the next thing we have to do this episode won't actually get us murdered. That's right, we need to go to the TCG shop to play in the upcoming tournament. Beef is about to unveil the bracket, and I just did some last-minute trading with Pearlescent Moon to upgrade my deck. We are adding Prankster Green. That's right. Prankster Green. I think Prankster Green plus Jev plus Cub. I did have to swap one of my ultra rare slots for a rare slot. I asked Beef. He says we can downgrade our 3 ultra rare slots to augment one of our 12 rare slots. So, my ultra rare cards, I've got my Netherite Sword and my Golden Apple. Then in my rare slots, I've got 3 rare Cubs, 3 rare Jevons, 3 double Speedrunner items, 2 Greens, and 2 double Prankster items. The rest of the cards that remain, all common. But hopefully we can fall backwards into victory. Oh, wait. Somehow I spent 8 minutes on that. Time skip! Or is it? We're going to hit stop recording there. Hey, everybody. A lot of folks coming in. Just so you know, I was just recording a segment for the opening of the next episode of HermitCraft. shot entirely in the second person. So we'll see how that goes. Tunker out says, Joe, it's a holiday in Argentina, so I decided to spend the morning cleaning the house. Heard some podcasts and also your video about a trip to London. It was nice hearing you talk about it for so long. Thanks for the company. Yeah, it was a fantastic trip. I really enjoyed it, and thank you for taking the time to check that out. Also, Lucy Games, thank you for the raid with the party of 4. Oh, the death took away my invisibility. Gotcha. I always forget that the totem kills your potions. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna wear the warden head here. Okay. So let's see. Whoa, what happened? Okay. It got really dark outside, like frighteningly dark outside. Let me check the weather real quick, because I might need to close some windows. Very heavy rain is immediately incoming. So this is why we have the hydration break screen. Why don't we, of course it's getting dark. Oh boy, it is about to just open up. Okay. We've got 2 problems, folks. We got 2 problems. Tennessee is known for its sudden storms. Oh boy. And even more obnoxiously, there is like an emergency vehicle with flashing lights outside that somehow they're reflecting directly into the side of my eye, out of the corner of my eye. So we are going to close the windows, close the blinds, and actually I need to refill my drink anyway. So let's put up that hydration break sign, and let's see who we need to thank. Hopefully we can thank somebody before the sky opens up entirely, and my bedroom and studio are both soaked. I've got a good cross breeze right now. But a cross breeze plus a torrential downpour is a flooded apartment. It looks like hey, Mini Cheese Mouse. We just did a recording segment. I'm about to put on a song. Meep Cubed requested My Destinies in Tennessee. It's about 5 minutes. That'll give me time to... Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is about to pour. I'll be right back.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics of ends. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirrels on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or polar bears from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Montego. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubble down the shovel. We could team sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Welcome back, everyone. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I was doing in Nashville, Tennessee. We are now 12 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. I have closed all the other windows in the apartment, except for this one right here, which I have put a towel in, like the sill of, and closed most of the way. But, since I have that window mic'd, right now you can hear the wind a little bit if I turn it up. I wanted to see when the storm actually starts, when it gets really loud, if we could get the wind and the rain sounds. So right now we're going to keep that quiet, but we'll have a little bit of ambient. It'll be like you're here in Tennessee, joining me for this storm when it passes through. So I'm going to go ahead and put my extra tots in my Chops and Tots box here. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna get this. Okay, so we're gonna grab so stuff for decked out. We can generally put in the gear bag. Let's just put it in there for now. We're not going over to decked out right now at the moment. Okay. But yeah, howdy Lizzie Mac. Glad you could join us on this fine, fine day. Ooh, dang it. You know what I'm short on is rockets. So maybe go get some rockets real quick, too. And firework rockets. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Banana. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-dee. So let's just take a look at this. We've got some more blocks to remove here. One thing I probably should actually do is I should go inventory how much space is left in Pearl's shop for my nonsense. Because I've got a lot of pretty full shulkers here. more entirely full shulkers. That one's working. These ones we're keeping. That one's not full yet. These ones are, though, basically. Okay. Okay, so we'll grab these. That one. Okay. Let's go. Oh, did I remember to say, since we got back, just so you know, we are $12 away from the entrance of the Joust, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Has Pearl mentioned the stuff you've donated yet? No. Although Pearl does empty Scar's dumpsters on Friday, so... Although Pearl might have just thought that was Scar. Yeah, actually I have no idea. Okay, so... let's head over here to the recycling center. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, this is new. Like a dirt barrel. Donation bin is pretty full. Yeah, okay. I really like this garage door design. I mean, this place is starting to get full, but it's not completely full yet. So, let's go ahead and fill it up, I guess. Womp womp. Excuse me. That one's full, that one's full, that one's full, that one's full, that one's full. What about this one back here? Not full. This is so much nicer than having to use my own storage system. There's just some small joy to just filling up Pearl's shop more and more every day. Uh-oh. Sun's getting low. Where's the nearest bed? Probably the TCG shop one. Okay, there's still some more space up here. Yeah. Of course that's the empty one. Actually, I might want the black wool and black concrete. Do I want the azaleas and moss? I don't know. Maybe I should hold on to the sound sensor too, because they're kind of rare. These were a gift, actually. These were part of a gift, so I should hold on to them from XP Crafted. Yeah, I know people really like telling me about Asuma's supply depot, but I don't know. You know, I know the King's thing is kind of done now, but like, you know, I still remember when 12 Asumas broke into the King's vault, and I'm just having a hard time letting it go. You know, it's the sort of thing that'll heal with time, but you know, with 12 Asumas breaking into the vault, I don't feel right using his depot even today. There's a lot more room up here than I was expecting. I thought that this area was almost full too. But... Okay, that should be all of it. Nope, this one's not empty. The rest of these should be empty. No, yeah, that one... Well, except for the stuff I kept from XB. Welcome, Justice. Glad you could join us. Okay. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. La da 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 da. Okay. I think we are ready to proceed back to my base. Once we figure out which way the stairs work. It's fine, I got it eventually. Okay. It's still like crazy dark out there, but it hasn't actually started raining yet. I thought it was going to be any minute. Oh boy. It looked like it was going to be any minute, just with how dark it got, how quickly. La da 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 da. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, looks like we got a tip rolling in. Let's see who that is from. Mini Cheese Mouse tips 12 and says, "Enter the joust." Well, that fills the abacus. Y'all have seen that money go straight to my head with each face gamer expansion milestone we hit. But now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I forged in life. Yeah, that's right, these chains are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. That's the wrong thing to click on. Enter the joust. That's what that noise was. The green screen fell over. I didn't notice it because I was out of frame. Lower the Joe Fasty to 90%. And I'm gonna go walk over there and fix that. I was like, I heard something fall, and I was like, what was it? It's a mystery to everyone. So yeah, I've got this green pole here. You can't really see it. Except for like the very end, which I didn't paint. But anyway, I've got this green pole, and I use it to prop this part of the green screen up. And I guess it blew over with the wind gust earlier. It's not very secure, by which I mean it's not secure at all. Okay. Next problem. Badger's Fanners has a rare glimpse behind the curtain. Literally. Yep. Okay. You're right. Okay, so we're gonna put a bunch of the stone ones here. Okay. So, Badger, glad to see you are awake. I was assuming you might be out on account of those loud Londoners last night. If I had realized that they were keeping you up so late, I would have been like, hey, do you want to watch another episode of Taskmaster? Because I had a lot of cleaning to do. I was like, I think I'm almost ready for bed. And then I'm like, I haven't started the laundry yet. This is one of the #1 reasons that I need to stop the streams at 10:30, is because if I realize I haven't done the laundry yet at midnight, it's a lot worse than realizing it at 10:30. Big hailstorm and thunderstorm in London earlier. Ooh. Hope everything's okay. NJ says, uh-oh, there's wash in my machine. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, NJ, go do your laundry. Welcome to Cheat Warrior. Glad you could join us. Oh, hey, the Cheat Warrior. Goran! Goran1818 says, hello, hello. To which I can only reply, hey, it's your pal Joe. I hope things are finding a good way to go for Goran. 1818. Are you going down to TPF, Goran? I can't make it this year because I blew my travel budget going to London, which was a very smart choice because it was important for me to meet my fiance's parents. But, yeah, both TPF and PAX East are this weekend, and I'm like, Rrr. But I've got a family thing tomorrow anyway, so it's like, well, I kind of needed to go to that, but it's hard. It's hard not being able to, like, when everybody's like, yeah, we're going to TPF. Let's play Godfather and Foo Fighters and Pulp Fiction and Scooby-Doo. It's like, I want to play all the games. But yeah, so many new pinball games coming out. And I will say, one of the weird things about going to Expo in Chicago is I was like super excited, like, whoa, I'm getting to play James Bond. I can't believe Stern has so many James Bonds on the floor. This is amazing. And then the next week, we went to Music City Multicon, and Stern had packed up and brought down the same Bond games, except instead of it being the world's largest pinball expo, it was a small event in Tennessee, and so there was no line to play Bond all weekend, and we played a lot of Bond, and I was just like, that fitting a drive to Chicago and back into 3 days. I mean, it was worth it to see the people, but yeah, like, in terms of playing the new games, I could have maybe just stayed in Nashville. But we don't, unlike Expo, where our big pinball convention is the week after, basically. We don't have anything like that in March here in Nashville. Although our tournament scene is, like, popping off. We had 48 people in our Wednesday night tournament this week. Like, when I started going last June, they were excited that they were breaking 30. They're like, oh, yeah, usually it's like 24 people. But, man, we hit 30 recently, and, like, we might hit it again. Now it's like, sometimes, it's just like, wow. So, yeah, Nashville's pinball scene has definitely taken off. So, if you come down during the week sometime, Goran, I'll definitely take you out to our big Wednesday night tournament. NJ says, it's Manatee Gag and my anniversary tomorrow. Hey, happy anniversary, NJ and Manatee. NJ says, we don't know what we're doing yet. Well, then I won't ask, so you doing anything special? Because you don't know. But you are having friends over tonight for gaming. At least the friends who aren't playing at games at PAX East. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing that's awkward, too, is, like, at least this year with PAX East, my friends aren't all going, like, my local friends. Because, like, what's really hard is the years where all my local pals go. And then I can't even be like, well, you know what? I'll just hang out around town with my friends. Because it's like, no, I'm, like, calling people. I'm like, hey, you want to go grab dinner and do something? I was like, no, we're at PAX East, Joe. You knew that. I'm like, I did know that. I'm not going to cry. But yeah, let's just get some blocks and put them into the boxes. Blocks, boxes, boxing for blocks. Do 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 do. We've actually gone. Oh, I was gonna say no. We haven't gone down a whole layer here. This is the layer. Have I seen Pulp Fiction yet? Yeah, I was looking at the promotional stills. I haven't seen it streamed or gotten to see, I haven't watched the video yet. The it looks like a really interesting layout. I really like the single level games. Like this might sound dumb, but like not quite hitting an orbit shot doesn't feel as sad to me as having the ball go part way up the ramp and then rolling back down the drain. Like, it just, I don't know. There's just something about missing a ramp shot where I'm like, aw. But, like, at the same time, when I do hit the ramps, I'm not like, oh, yeah, awesome, totally hit that sweet ramp. I'm just like, oh, okay, I didn't screw that up that time. So it's like, I don't feel like I get that much more reward out of playing games with a lot of ramps, but I definitely get a lot more risk. And I mean, obviously, you know, I do tournament play, so I'm gonna play games with ramps, whether I'm looking to or not. I don't hate them or anything. They're just not my favorite. I don't consider them integral to what makes pinball great. Like, I'm happy. Like, you know, I played Guardians. I had Guardians in the apartment for months, and it's a really fun game. But like, even on that table where I had a ton of time to practice, like, you know, sometimes I would just miss the ramp shots and be like, oh, come on. Like, I don't know. So yeah, I am happy to see them doing more ramp-free games. Because it's just more fun for my play style. Like, if you're a stop-and-go player who's gonna hit their shots all the time, you're gonna hit your shots all the time. It doesn't... But, like, I know that to get better as a player, I need to be more patient, cradle the ball, and then flip. But, like, the joy on, like, a gut instinctive level for me in pinball is just completely playing with the flow as much as possible. And the thing is, when you do that, you end up with a lot of like, oh, I did not have enough force to get up that ramp. Womp womp. But yeah, I tend to avoid ramp shots just instinctively, unless it's like, that's the flashing shot I have to hit to complete this mode. I'm usually just like, yeah, I'll go for the other stuff. It feels safer. But yeah, I do need to practice being more disciplined as a player, but that's not fun in the same way that just flipping around is fun. I think this is one of the reasons that my kid is better at pinball than me. This 10-year-old is more patient than you, Joe. Well, yeah, she's not as exhausted as me either. But like, I just want to be free. I think my pinball knows which way to go. Okay, let's grab that. Mahi says, I noticed you're a full body player. All of you moves when you hit a flipper. Oh, yeah, because you were watching the stream the other night. Yeah, they also, I went to London for a week, and I came back, and apparently our weekly tournament is now live streamed. So that's cool. So, Goran, yeah, I was going to say, if you're free on Wednesday nights and you want to see the stream, I don't know if they're going to be doing it every week, but it'll be in the pinball category. I can give you the Twitch channel if you want. What am I creating? Kind of new to this game. I'm creating a colossal scale pinball machine, which I am currently mining out space for the components inside of. It's going to be called Deep Field. which let me land over here. And I'm calling it that because it's based off space telescopes. And I am working from actual James Webb Space Telescope imagery to fill in some pixel art on the side here of like actual deep field type galaxies and stuff. But yeah, let me land somewhere so I can show that off better, and also send Gorin a link to the channel that I was just mentioning. Okay, why is that not? Okay, yeah. So it's twitch.tv/broken_diode. And so there's two guys who are running it, and Casey and Daniel. And I'm actually not sure which of them owns the Twitch channel. But yeah. I'm not sure, because they play a lot of loud music at the bar, I'm not sure if the VODs get taken down, if the VODs lose their audio. I actually wanted to check on that now. So this is what it was on Elvira. So you might have to watch the show live to get audio, because with the sound music removal thing. But yeah, last live, yes, because it would have rolled into Thursday. The VOD looks intact. Awesome. For some reason, it's taking a stupidly long time to load for me. Our internet got messed up by a big storm a few weeks ago. Like, I say I mean like the entire city's infrastructure got thrashed. 161 electrical poles were taken down by the wind. Trees everywhere down. Power surges brought down network equipment. So they're finally getting to my apartment building next Wednesday morning. Yay! So in the meantime, the internet is, like, kind of shaky. It's fortunately my upload is fine. I still have my good upload speed, but like the download speed is just like killed. Badger says the irony of seeing you at a streamed event on your night off from streaming wasn't lost. I gotta say, I love streaming. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it, right? It's fun. But it's amazing standing 2 meters away from people who are streaming, because I get to see all the fun of the stream. Okay, yeah, there is audio in there. I get to see the process. I get to experience it. I get to be in the chat and Twitch while I'm listening to them across the room talking, and then, but I don't have any responsibility. I am not responsible for this stream. It's like the best. I'm just like, yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, apparently there's some footage of me playing Bond at some point in here. I'm not sure at what point in the VOD that shows up. Is that me, or is that... Oh, there's a lot of really generic-looking people in here. And I try to look as generic as possible, because I don't want people to recognize me. No, I'm kidding. It's just, I'm like, okay, there's somebody in a white shirt with a hat. That might be me. Oh yeah, I forgot it's going to take forever. Nope, that is definitely not me. That's somebody else similarly dressed to me on Bond. Yeah, so I'm actually in this VOD playing Bond at one point, if you want to critique me. I'm not sure when that shows up, though. But whatever, it's fine. I think that was round 2. Oh yeah, there I am. Okay. Because I'm in the same round as Bonnie. Killing the audio on that. Yeah, because there's Jay messing with it. Yeah, so around the 1 hour and 5 minute mark, I think, is the game that I played. Cool. Can you share that with the time code? Yeah. So this is not me playing. This is the guy... Oops. This is the, if you're looking for the VOD, this is the guy who was player 1. I think I was player 2 or 3. Badger Spanner says that No Quarter is the bloke core fashion capital of Nashville. Yeah, bloke core fashion is where you dress like just some bloke. Mahi Zero says, when you were talking to someone off screen and I could hear you giving your do something you love speech. Oh, dang it, you could hear that? I wasn't supposed to be in the mic area. What's that weird screeching noise in the background? Oh, there's a portal directly behind me. Sorry. I will move out of the way. But yeah, I'm very excited. That was the first time I think I got to play pinball on someone else's stream. Because I've streamed pinball from my apartment before, but it wasn't like in a tournament or anything. Is it starting to rain? Yeah, it is. Mahi Zero Wo says your voice carries well. Apparently. Yeah, I will say, you're not going to get a lot out of listening to my bar conversations on these streams, because they're basically the same things I tell people in this, when you're here. Like, I'm, as Cleo pointed out, I'm the same person in real life as I am on these streams and online. So, yeah, if it's like, ooh, behind the scenes, Joe talking to people. If you saw me at a convention talking to people, it'd be the same thing. Badger says, I now have stereo rain. Cleo is the same in real life. She threatened me with so much violence. She did not actually strike me, though. I think that's illegal there. I actually don't know, like, what amount of violence is considered legally acceptable in the UK. So I didn't push it. Hey, Stephanie Hall. Pretty good. We got a nice little rainstorm going. So I have the window mic'd with... So I've got the second mic that we use for Quinn's guitar basically pointed out the window so you can hear the nice gentle rain. I was worried it was going to be torrential, but not quite. Yeah, the double speed runners are rares. That's confirmed. I asked Beef 2 questions earlier. Basically, if we don't have 3 ultra rares, can we use additional rares and do double energy cards count toward our allocation of 12 rares? Welcome, Boorango. Glad you could join us. Wait. Does iLuminate move to the iTower? Is it funny if Cubfan goes and lives in iLuminate? Like the way that... I know in some countries where they have laws about, like, squatters and stuff, they'll, like, pay people to live in retail buildings when they're closed so that squatters can't move in. Because somebody has to live there. Badger Spanner says, the Blue Jay is out there shrieking like, how dare it rain? Badger says that job is called a building guardian in the UK. Interesting. Okay, thank you, Badger. NJ got this song stuck in my head about rain, and now it's raining. Thanks, NJ. And I'm not picking up blocks anymore. Ah, there it is. Once again, the internet's going to be kind of shaky until next Wednesday when they come in to fix it. Okay. So, just as a reminder, we are currently at 90% Joepasty. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Welcome, Amanda. Glad you could join us. Badger Spanish says you do pay rent, but it's piecemeal, usually just like £50 and the bills, like utilities, I'm assuming, per week. Gotcha. Yeah, if it wasn't for like school zoning stuff being dependent on where you live, and presumably like they evict you when they want to like use the building for retail again, that'd be cool. I would not mind doing that personally, but I know that that's not the best thing for a child who wants to go to the same school year-round. Yeah, we can go replace the pick. Let's go ahead and put these blocks up too. Oops, that's not the one. I mean, those can go in there, but let's maybe take these and swap them into here. Yeah. La da 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 do 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 bum 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 ba da bum ba da do 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 da da dum da da dum. Okay. Well, I think I should probably go ahead and do last call for tips, because we've been streaming for almost 3 hours now, and I need to go grab lunch. We've got a big HermitCraft recording group thing later, and I need to come into that fresh, and I don't want to have eaten right beforehand. I need to have time to digest so that I can focus on being funny and having fun with my pals. Vintage Beef is going to be unveiling the first ever HermitCraft TCG tournament bracket, and I am very, very excited to find out who I'm facing off against later today. The way the tournament's going to work is going to be like a multi-week thing, and it'll be asynchronous. So when Beef unveils the bracket, we'll all have like 1 week to play round 1. 1 week to play round 2. It might not be a week. It might be 5 days or something. But it'll be long enough that basically if I'm up against somebody who I would normally have a hard time scheduling with, like ZAF or Grian or Mumbo or something, like we have time to make it fit our schedules. It's not just like, okay, you got to play today, that sort of thing. In some ways, it would be more convenient if I'm up against like Cub and Scar, because we're always online at the same time anyway. But it's definitely more fun in other ways to get to play against people I don't normally get to play. So I am very excited about that. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's going to be seeded based off of... Oh, no. I'm going to have to play one of the high seed hermits, because I'm probably one of the hermits that has the least... I have the most losses, I think, just in terms of raw numbers of any hermit. So, boy. Yeah, I'm starting to think through this. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. It might end up being like me versus Jevin round 1. If it's based on win-loss ratio or something. Where would I even... Where is that spreadsheet? I feel like I saw it posted somewhere recently. TCG. Okay, so it looks like 8 people have signed up for the tournament right now. I don't think I'm allowed to reveal who they are, but let me look at them and see. There's some names missing here that I would have expected. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the list of people attending the unveiling. That's not... Okay. That's who's going to be at the big group recording, not who's in the tournament. Because I was going to say, like, that's weird that Doc and Jev aren't on this list. No. Okay. Luckily, we've got 25 more pickaxes. Beef said in his episode it won't be highest seed versus lowest seed. Oh, is it going to be like Swiss pairing? Swiss pairing would be great for me. And we're getting a little bit of network delay here, as you can see. Okay. Yeah, Swiss pairing would be fantastic, because that's where the top players play each other. Now, that doesn't usually work too well in single elimination tournaments, though, and I think this is supposed to be a single elimination tournament. So normally you would definitely, in a single elimination tournament, use... like skill-based pairing. Hack the Gibson says, what is Swiss pairing? Yeah. So in Swiss pairing, people are in the middle of the pack play other people who are in the middle of the pack. People at the top play other people at the top. People at the bottom play other people in the bottom. In a 3-strike style tournament, that can be one way to have fewer rounds. The problem you run into is, depending on the game, like in pinball, better players play longer. And if you use Swiss pairing, then you end up with games that run forever, because there's so many good... Because the one game that has the 4 best players runs 35 minutes longer than the others. Mini Cheese Mouse says, I wonder if we'll get to see 3 a.m. Joe. Well, I mean, depending on who I'm playing against, yeah, maybe. I might be playing at 3 a.m. my time if I'm up against Grian or Mumbo or Zadaf, because they tend to record early in the morning their time, which is so basically when I log off, I log off usually about an hour after Scar comes online, and then I think about 2 or 3 hours after that is when that crew usually comes online. So, yeah, if I stayed up until 1 or 3 a.m. Yeah, because 3 a.m. would be 9 a.m. British time. Yeah. So that tracks. I guess, yeah, if I stayed up till 3 a.m. my time, it's like 1 a.m. Scar time, it'd be 9 a.m. British time. Yeah, then I'd run into Grian and Zed and Mumbo. But I have to get my kid to school at 7 in the morning local time, so that's not going to happen most days. We can make special arrangements for this, though. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I realized that the rain gets muted when I mute the... Thank you, Sonic Warrior. Okay, so I did last call for tips a little while ago, and let's see if anything has rolled in. Do a quick hard refresh here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that. I was like, we'll just capture some beautiful nature sounds, like some birds and some rain. And then I always forget, like, oh yeah, there are cars that drive past. Womp womp. Okay. Luckily things aren't that busy this time of day. Most people that need to be somewhere are already there. We did have a fire truck come by earlier. I had to turn the audio down for that. Back when I was just getting the bird sounds. Here we have the sports utility vehicle in its natural habitat. Okay. So... can we pick this gravel up? Yay. Okay. Well, it is now 11:15, and I do need to go start making my lunch so that I can be all digested in time for that HermitCraft recording in a few hours when we will be revealing the tournament bracket. I'm very excited about that. Beef has worked hard on this card game, and this tournament should be very exciting. So, hope y'all will. That's why we carry these totems also, just as a side note. I thought I was going to land that better, but we're having some network issues here. Yay, fireworks at the end. Okay, this is... yeah, it looks like the internet says it's time to go to. Okay, so here we are. Let's figure out who we're gonna raid. Let's see. Out of all these folks, I think the one that I've rated least recently is Impulse. So why don't we go ahead and send people over to twitch.tv/ImpulseSV. Oh, wait, you know what? He's over in his lighting shop right now. Maybe we can go yell Howdy Y'all Joe Hill's raid here at him live. Let's see about that. Although the internet might not cooperate. Wow. No, the internet has already given up. Okay, we're just gonna raid Impulse. Until next time, y'all. This is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do 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 do.